Hey guys, what's going on? March 14th, 2024. In this video, we're going to review the VIX chart. Sometimes it really pays to go back a little bit longer time frame, what most of the traders can remember. And as many times I say, markets got such a short memory that 10,000 point drop in Bitcoin just 6 trading sessions ago, nobody remembers that, okay? Do you think somebody's going to remember where VIX traded right before the COVID crash? Well, it was trading at the same level where it is at right now. So if you go back and review this part of the chart, guys, this was February, March, January, February, March. If you review the videos posted in our channel, we have predicted a crash. Now, we did not know that this crazy move in the VIX from a level of 13 is going to go all the way to 85. We knew that VIX was going to go to 50, 55, as it had done so in February of 2018. But this was a definite crash that was of much grander proportions. So basically, the VIX conditions were the same. The market was highly bullish. Nobody could see the market drop back in January, February. We keep posting a ton of videos how the market is going to collapse. It's going to collapse. It's going to collapse. All we're doing is we're using charts. Okay, so we didn't know specifically what was going to roll the market over. In that particular case, it was COVID. And we didn't know exactly where the VIX was going to stop at 84 to 85. We just knew that based on the charts, the market was going to roll over. And in last video, I've mentioned that current VIX levels, they are in great danger zones. They're in clearance zone for the VIX to go higher. They're in danger zone for the market because every crash that is, and COVID crash was more like a flash crash type of events. It's within days. I mean, we're not talking about a crazy amount of time where the market drops from 3,600 to 2,200, okay? So this is a representation of what VIX is doing within those same moments, within that time frame. But the pre-existing conditions were very much the same. I mean, you'd have a few smaller size drops here and there. Actually, they were slightly bigger than the ones we're getting in the market right now. But the pattern on the VIX was the same. It's just like, look, it bounces, it drops, it bounces, it drops, it bounces, it drops, it bounces, it drops, until it gets to this area where, as you can see, I got the blue line and orange line here. They almost intersect. The blue line almost intersects the orange line to the upside. And this is exactly the condition that we have now in the markets. So confirming this on the MACD as well, MACD is making a bullish crossover. When these two crossovers are happening at approximately the same time frame, guys, I mean, you can get an explosive move on the VIX. And so for those of you that may be fresh to trading, that are used to just seeing the market go higher every day, okay, you have to look at some other market areas, which were reviewed in some prior videos. So guys, this is a chart you should be focusing on, okay? Japan sets a top, sells off. Bitcoin is very likely to sell off today after it's having a very difficult time staying above 70,000. I think Bitcoin will drop below 70,000 today. Before you know it, it's going back at 60. You've got gold that is struggling at all-time highs. So every time we have a situation where something gets to all-time highs right now in the market, we're watching various sectors, they sell off. At the same time, while VIX is doing this, guys, VIX could be at 30 within days. So we don't see VIX going to 85 this time, okay? But VIX at 30 will get you paid exponentially, okay? So there's certain areas of the market that are just so ripe for the drop. So don't miss the next few videos, or more importantly, schedule a call here at 13mmtv.com if you're trying to capture on a type of crash that's going to resemble the COVID crash, okay? It's going to be a lightning fast crash. It's actually going to be shorter, clearly. It's going to be way shorter than the COVID crash. But the similarities in the type of crash we're about to get is similar in the formation of the VIX. So those are the moments in the market where options on the put side are way underpriced, and that's what allows you to put together a potential 50x, 100x, even a 200x stop trade. Now, once that moment is gone, it happens normally during this transition. It happens on the day where VIX goes from 13, 14 area, where it goes to, close to 20, and here it does it in one trading session. So don't rule out that now you're looking at VIX at 13.75, 14.74 area, and before you know it, VIX is at 20. It can happen within one trading session, guys. And once that happens, then the put options, they become severely overpriced because everyone is trying to buy them at the same time. So right now is a critical moment for an entry, right? When things were collapsing and the circuit breakers were going off during the COVID crash. Okay, it was too late to be buying puts unless you were waiting for like a crazy bounce to the upside, which there were many. And so you really had to wait for a bounce after the initial drop in order to get a good entry on the put side. Yes, the overall direction was lower, but if you bought puts on the drop, it was a guaranteed loss because put options were way overpriced. So the goal is to capture this moment on the chart is what creates an opportunity to lock in a 50x, 100x, or 200x type trade. And I believe that moment is here. Based off everything that we pay close attention to, this moment is here. So VIX within one trading session, again, can go 50% higher. It can go 100% higher within a trading session. And we're extremely close to that moment, just as this moment portrayed on this part of the chart. So expect this, I would say, in the next 48 to 72 hours, guys. We're that close. It could be today, March 14th, 2024. So your goal is to position yourself ahead of this, not when this is going to happen. Your goal as a trader to be a step ahead. Okay, clearly you can wait, you can still make some money here, but you're not going to make a 50x or 100x or 200x. So if you want to experience what it's like to make a 50x trade, if you've never made one before, we've done plenty of those trades here at 13 Market Moves. Not so distant past. I mean, guys, we've nailed a 100x trade on PANW, 75x trade on SMCI. These trades are there, and majority of the traders simply don't see them because they're focusing on what? On the green candles on a handful of stocks. And those indexes, as a result of those stocks having such a big weight in those indexes, the indexes are not showing what has already been happening now for a few months, and that is complete deterioration in the market. Exactly opposite of the bullshit they feed you in the news. So stand on the right side of the market. This crash is about to take place, guys. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to know what it feels like to nail a 50x trade. I invite you to do so with a 13 Market Moves coach by going to 13mmtv.com, clicking the big orange button. Let's roll. Or simply click the link below this video, guys. Waste no time. Take action now. We're moments away from this phenomenal trade.